All right, we're joined with Vinny Van-zant from the group Country Music Group Trailer Choir.
Yes,
Thanks
sir.
so much for coming in this morning. Glad to see you.
Good to have you here with me, too.
Yeah, last time I saw you, you were on Skype. So
Yeah.
why are you here in the Tri-States?
You know, we started a thing last year with Quincy, with Minden, called Music with a Mission.
Okay.
And we're so excited. We did a great job last year in Minden schools. Everybody, they made a lot of money, did a lot of great things. And we provided, a cool concert, here for, Quincy and Minden and all this area. Well, we're back. We're back again. We're getting ready to do it. Do it again. It's going to be May 30th, but we're getting a jump on it this year because we actually have Quincy schools are involved as well this year. They weren't last year, but they are this year. And we're just so excited to be back. We have some great headliners. We got some great artists coming in again this year to put on a show to raise a bunch of money for the schools. And for me, it's so important that we do that because I believe that the schools don't focus enough on music. Music is a universal language. No matter what. When you hear, a tune, it's a tune, regardless of what language you speak. You may not know what the tune is saying, but it's a tune,
Sure.
So we're excited to bring that to the schools. We think that that should be part of every curriculum. In my school that I went to, even though I grew up to be a musician, we didn't have music, and when they still don't have music.
Well, and sometimes it's one of the first things cut from curriculum when you don't have the funding.
And the reason is just because they feel like it's an elective or it's something that doesn't have to be there. They don't necessarily need it. But to me, if I didn't have music, I don't think I'd be able to do anything in life. Music is what drives me for everything. I mean, I use it to work out with. I use it to, be creative with everything else. I write songs. So, I mean, really music, when it comes to it, and you think about it, creative writing is a class that, I took in college. Mm-hmm. But there's all kinds of things that go along with music that should be, I believe, in everything. And there's timing, there's math in music, there's all that kind of stuff. So I believe that and history, obviously doesn't lie, but composers and things like that were so brilliant and geniuses, and it's a different kind of smarts, and not everybody is creative in that way. But I think for those kids that are, they should have that option.
Sure, if you're not given the opportunity, you're certainly not going to excel at it.
Absolutely. And that's for me is like, I wish I would have had somebody, my dad was a great musician, but I wish I would have had, school and a thing to learn from in school for music whenever I was a kid. I mean, I think I would have been so much further advanced in my musical career before I ever got to Nashville to start working on it.
Sure. So talk more about Music with a Mission. It's going to be May 30th. Are you allowed to say who's headlining yet?
We are allowed to say. We've actually just confirmed the Cadillac 3.
Okay.
And, they're on Big Machine Records, and they're on tour right now with Florida Georgia Line, so they're out doing their big thing right now. But they're excited to come here. We've been talking with them, and they're getting ready to put it up on their Facebook and their MySpaces or whatever. There's all these different websites everybody's doing now, but whatever. But they're super excited about it. We're excited because we love what they do. They've been featured on the show Nashville. Mm-hmm. If you watch that show, they've been featured on that show, I don't know, probably 5 times. They have that big song all about the South, and then their new song is called Party Like You. And I don't know, they're just great. And when I started thinking about who did I want to headline, I thought about, who are the kids going to get excited about? Who's somebody that's cool and fun, but also can hit that crowd that, is a little bit more outlaw, maybe a little bit more rugged. Just because, we are in Quincy, Illinois,
Sure.
And last year we was here, and Colt Ford had a phenomenal turnout, and of course Trailer Choir will be there as well. We also have a band called Highway Run. They're a new up-and-coming band, but they are awesome. It's a guy and a girl duo. We have Matt Hoss Jackson, who I know you are familiar with. Mm-hmm. They're our local band, and then also Avenue Beat, who we love. And then there's these 2 little girls. They're from the Minden side, and they're called Graceland, and they're going to be playing as well. So it's going to be a great lineup. It's going to be a fun night, and we may still add another person yet. We're just waiting to see how the ticket sales go and things like that.
And tickets aren't on sale just yet?
They're not on sale quite yet. Tomorrow we will meet with with Quincy schools, and I'm going to go speak to the schools and kind of let them know why I started this and what it's for and why they should be excited about it. And then they'll start to selling tickets, and then we'll have an online as well, and of course we'll send you.
Yeah, we'll let you know when that's going to happen. You mentioned Avenue Beat; they're here this morning as well. We're going to hear. All right, we're going to make your day even greater because we have Avenue Beat in studio with us, all tuned up and ready to go. Vinny Van-zant from the Country Music Group Trailer Choir is here as well. Here, talking about Music with a Mission.
Yes, sir.
And why, when you guys do this on May 30th, why is it important to have local groups like Avenue Beats?
Last year I didn't even know we were going to have a local group, and I got a thing from one of their moms, from Kiki, and saying, hey, would you like for them to do the national anthem? Well, everybody loved it. And I just got to thinking, I was like, if somebody came to our town, if we would have got the opportunity to open for a bigger act when we were younger and all that kind of stuff, it's a huge thing for us as individuals, but also for the town to know that, hey, you got talented people here.
Yeah.
And this is the reason it should be in the schools, because you do have kids like this that have that talent, and some of them may not have even unlocked it yet. And that's the biggest thing for me, is just so that the people know that you have great talent in your hometown. It's not just in Nashville. Everybody that's in Nashville came from somewhere else.
Came from somewhere,
you know?
right.
So it's cool to show that and let people know that, look at all these great people in your hometown, that you can go see these girls play several nights of the week somewhere around here.
Right.
So, you know, they need to get out and see them and support them as well. Support your local people, and just like your small town home businesses, you support those.
Sure.
Support your local artists as well.
So we're going to let you hear them now. We have Sam, Savannah, and Sammy here. This is Avenue Beat. What are you guys going to play for us?
It's an original song.
Excellent. Love it.
The Greatest Poison.
Greatest Poison. Here we go. Avenue Beat.
You heard my cries, but you ran away. I heard your lies, but I let you stay. You won't be walking around here no more. You left a prison of hearts on the floor. Hey, you did me wrong, but I'm moving on. Your love is the greatest poison. I'm reaching out, but you pulled away. I'm running out of words to say to you. You won't be walking around here no more. You left a prison of hearts on the floor. Hey, you did me wrong, but I'm moving on. Your love is the greatest poison.
Nice. I love when you ladies come in to sing. I'm so glad. You guys are doing some stuff in Nashville. We're going to have you back, or at least Skype with you when you're in Nashville, just to let everybody know what you guys are up to. So thank you guys, Avenue Beat, for coming in.